Now I got it. Easy.
Hey there, how are you?
Hi, we're good over here.
I think Galen is going to be joining us here, so we'll let him get his shit together and show up. He just emailed me a minute ago. How was your weekend?
You're good over here. I picked so much fruit this weekend. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, I saw some of your haul.
Because there was the plums I think I told you and I posted about, but then somebody, one of Alex's friends has this beautiful garden with berries, and tree. Like, their home is my goals for my future. So, berries with them. It's good.
I think my headphones are losing battery because I didn't charge them. I'm going to go get my wired ones so I can still hear. Where's all my stuff? I got too much crap. There we go. Okay, let's see. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, good. Good. All right. Jeez. That's the I don't love some things, many things, being wireless. Because inevitably you go to grab something and it's out of batteries. And that's really fucking annoying. Hey, Galen. Good to see you, bud. You are still muted.
I'm glad we're both.
No, you're not. There you are.
Glad we're both.
You're back.
Swag today.
I know, right? That's the saddest part. Well, not the saddest part. I mean,
Not the saddest
to be
part.
totally facetious. The saddest part is the real sad part. But the silly sad part is that, yeah, everything, all of our cool t-shirts more. Yeah, I am. That was a tough weekend, man. All weekend I was dealing with one issue, and this fucking fucktard, Greg Glassman, and he's really done a lot of damage. And everyone says like, "Oh, it's just one tweet." It's like, no, it's not one tweet.
Yeah.
One tweet was definitely like the catalyst for everything this weekend, but there was a lot of stuff, and I don't know how much. I mean, I don't think I shared everything with you guys, but like, first he sent this like really nasty response, which is pretty typical of him to do a nasty response if you know anything about Greg Glassman, but a really nasty response to a gym owner who was like, "Hey, here's some issues that I don't feel like you're addressing, so I'm going to de-affiliate." And this was before anything else happened. And then that was shitty, but like not enough for me to like, oh, well, fuck Glassman forever. Then the tweet, which I didn't think was even remotely okay, but I was willing to like let him, like I said in my video, like reflect. Let's like get some feedback and say like, hey, that's not cool, and do better. And then his response to it sucked.
Yeah.
And even then I was like on the edge. I was still like, at that point I was already going to be patient and trying not to jump on any bandwagons one way or another. But then I heard, which I don't think I mentioned it in my emails to you guys, but it's public knowledge now. It's in an article. But a guy who was on a Zoom call with him last week, before these tweets happened, actually heard him say several times, "I do not mourn George Floyd."
Okay. No,
and I was like,
not okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like everything else, you can sort of like say like, okay, I was like, you took it out of context, or I'm just being a dick and I didn't actually say anything this way or that way. And it's like, oh, okay. And like nothing is like I said, like alt-right KKK fucking like way far capital R racist.
Yeah.
But I couldn't think of a context in which it's okay to string the phrase together, "I do not mourn George Floyd," unless it's comma, "I instead abhor this in every way, and I'm not sad, I'm angry." But that wasn't the context. Like there's just no way. There's no way. And my buddy Fabian, who is my closest friend, and I mean, he was quick to just jump. He was like, no, I mean, he's not affiliated, so he was just like, nope. But he has a second. What did you expect? They showed you right off the bat. And it's like, yeah, he showed us. I mean, he's always shown us, and it's like it's a lack of doing anything for a long time. And it's like, okay, all that's forgivable, but it's like, okay, now here's the problem, and now show me what you're going to do about it. And then he showed us, and that's that.
Are a bunch of
So
like,
what's that?
where are the gyms at on this stuff? I saw a bunch are like de-affiliating. It's probably like regional relative to like big cities, right?
It's regional. Right now, I think there is one, maybe two actual CrossFit gyms in the greater East Bay that did not de-affiliate. And I'm surprised because one of the two of them is within the Great Western Power Company climbing gym and has a very, very liberal, like left-leaning clientele. And I'm surprised that they haven't outwardly said anything. I'm imagining that they're saying something internally. And then the other one is Alameda CrossFit, which also, I mean, I don't know their politics or anything, but both of them are part of a larger organization. They're an affiliate within a bigger gym. And so I think they might not be as nimble, perhaps, to make those decisions. But both of those gyms also did the Big Floyd commemorative workout this weekend, and they posted about it. So I can't see how they can stay. But San Francisco CrossFit and CrossFit Oakland, which is actually 3 gyms, CFO is CrossFit Oakland, Uptown, and Endgame. So four basically gyms that were among the first 100 affiliates in the world. Gone. Every top level athlete, gone.
Yeah.
People who are on seminar staff, big names in the CrossFit world, the two men who are tied for having the most CrossFit Games championships, Matt Frazier and Rich Froning, gone.
Yeah.
So the problem here is that Glassman, it's a private company. It's not publicly traded, so there's no shareholder influence. He is the grand poobah, and he can do and say essentially what he wants as far as the company's concerned. So there's no real way to oust him. He owns 50% only because he was married when he created CrossFit and then divorced his now ex-wife. So she owns the other 50%. And they had a very contentious divorce. She would be more than happy to crush the whole, I mean, she just sits back and collects a check. She doesn't have any involvement in the business. So CrossFit's probably not going to go anywhere or move anything because there's no need to, and he's a jerk. And if they do, I would consider coming back. If he'd have to do a lot of work and convince a lot of people that he was willing to change, and that's not like him. So I'm not optimistic, but I'm not going to close that door entirely. They did good stuff for people's fitness, but I can't support him. So we were talking about the name and everything last night for our gym, and I was like, well, we can be whatever we want. And Natalie had to remind me, she's like, you just got a custom vanity license plate that says SQCF. I was like, oh no, I did just get that.
A lot of merch.
But we will. I mean, if that's our biggest problem, then like, okay, I can handle it. But no, we'll probably go with. Most people are going, because I'm not the only one. Most of us have a TF in our name somewhere. So most everybody is going with something community fitness. So we will likely be Sequoia Community Fitness officially. There's already a sequoiafitness.com, so I had to buy other domain names and shit like that. So anyway, politics. Let's get to work, right? All right. You guys are all stretched out, ready to rock. Let's talk about our workout today. So we are starting part A today. We are doing some dumbbell deadlifts. Let me pull up my whole thing here.
Jumping jack first.
Oh, it's the jumping jacks first. Thank you. Dumbbell, yeah. So Tabata sets. So we've got 4 minutes of work, total of 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, 8 times, and then we'll rest in between these. First one's just Tabata jumping jacks. Sorry, I got my screen off here. So we're starting with easy cardio, right? Just good old jumping jacks, right? Just getting that heart rate going. That's going to be relatively easy. You can't really go much faster than your normal jumping jack pace. So don't worry about how many reps you're doing, but keep count if you're liking to keep score. You're going to get 4 minutes to rest, cool down, catch your breath. Then it's your dumbbell deadlift. So you can definitely go heavy with this with your dumbbell. So I've got my 50s out here, but remember that the hard part of the dumbbell deadlift is that the handles are lower than your typical barbell. So you only have to touch one head every time, right? You don't have to touch both heads. You can see that I'm just touching one head each time, right? But really keep those shoulder blades back, big chest, tight abs, driving those hips forward and back, okay? If we round those shoulders forward, we lose that spine, we put ourselves into a compromised position, and we don't want that. So that's what I'll be looking for on your dumbbell deadlifts. So 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off of that for 4 minutes, okay? Another minute rest. Dumbbell floor press is basically your bench press laying on the ground. So you'll get back on the ground. Now, you might want to scale the weight down a little bit on these, but getting into position right here. I'm going to be doing get my hat out of the way, dumbbell floor press right here.
Does it matter when you're holding the dumbbells if they are vertical? You had them horizontal, exactly like a bench press.
I like horizontal like a bench press. It doesn't really matter. That's getting sort of thumbs up position is externally rotating. It's a strong position, right? When we're bench pressing, we actually are externally rotating. I'm trying to get you to twist there to create that strong, stable shoulder socket. So that's totally fine. What we don't want is this. So wherever your hands end up, I want your upper arm, if you can see the angle of my upper arm there, to be at about a 45-degree angle down away from your nose. Okay, that's what we want to see. So where your hands end up doesn't matter. Where your elbows end up does. Okay, so we'll do Tabata of the dumbbell floor press. 1 more minute of break, and then it's Tabata jumping air squats. Okay, full depth squat. Just get off the ground. I don't care how high you go. I care how low you go each time. Cool?
There's no air.
4 sets of
Wait,
4
what's
minutes.
the jump on that one?
What's the jumping air squat?
Yeah.
Did you guys go squat stance? All the way down to the squat, explode up.
Oh, little
Okay.
jump. Okay.
Exactly what it sounds
Okay. Exactly what it sounds like.
like.
All right. So we've got 16 minutes of effort, 3 minutes of breaks in between. So 17 total minutes of fun. Let's start it.
I would do
Oh, okay. Yeah.
All right. Let's start without further ado in 10 seconds with your jumping jack sets. All right, I'm going to keep the audio on so you can hear all the beeping. Here we go. And go.
Rest.
And rest. Good. Can you guys hear that okay? Okay, interval 3 on round 1.
Rest. Rest. Rest.
All right, this is round 7 of 8 of your jumping jacks.
Rest. Rest.
And rest. All right, guys, you got a minute to rest here. Moving on to your dumbbell deadlifts. Ignore this beat.
Rest.
I get to hear my dogs
Are
freak out.
deadlifts next?
Whatever. Some puppy next door. All right, you got 10 seconds and we go again with our dumbbell deadlifts.
Rest. Rest. Rest.
All right, round 4.
Rest.
All right, halfway through the dumbbell deadlifts.
Rest.
right, last set of dumbbell deadlifts, and then you get another break, almost halfway there.
Rest.
All right, you get a minute of rest here. Then it's dumbbell floor press.
Rest. Rest.
All right, I had some freezing issues there, so if some of you guys are locked up, I can't see if you got it. Zena, you're looking strong there. Oh, I can see Galen's hands in the background.
Rest. 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 Rest.
All right, round 6.
Rest.
All right, last round of floor presses.
Rest.
All right, guys. Final round coming up here. You get a minute of rest.
Rest.
It's jumping air squats. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Rest.
3, 2, 1. Rest. 3, 2, 1. Go. 3, 2, 1. Rest. 3, 2, 1. Go. 3, 2, 1.
Rest.
Rest. 3, 2, 1. Go. Round 5 of jumping air squats. Three, 2, 1. Rest. 3, 2, 1. Go. 3, 2, 1. Rest. 2 more sets, guys. 3, 2, 1. Go. 3, 2, 1. Rest. 3, 2, 1.
go. Final round, guys. Final 20 seconds. Three, two, one, and time. Very nicely done. Very good work. Oh, let me unmute you guys here. I'll unmute these. How we feeling? Hervey, your
It's
face
air
says it all.
squats.
Yeah, the jumping air squats, right? Just when you thought, I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, just doing air squats would have been enough to fry your quads. But the jumping, that like dynamic motion is, and you don't get a rest on the way down at all because it's like forcing you down. Good stuff. Good stuff. Nicely done. I doubt any of you kept count. That's okay. You don't need to.
Totally did. Would've. That's -1.
I probably would have, but you know, that's just, I'm kind of obnoxious about those things.
I mostly just
All right.
and then try to.
So, sorry, you're breaking up. What was that?
It doesn't matter. It's okay.
Oh, okay. All right, guys. Part 2. Did you notice the tuck jumps? Yeah, Zena did. Zena always reads the workouts carefully. All right. So, if your legs are totally fried from those jumping air squats, we can turn these into something else, okay? But before you even get to that, we're doing 5 rounds per time, starting with 9 V-ups. So I don't need my dumbbells. Get out of the way. I'm down on the ground. Extended, hollow body position. Right, touching the toes, overhead, over the midline, creating that V shape. If that's not working for you, sit-ups are totally fine, okay? You're doing 9 of those per round. Then tuck jumps, because you're not bouncing from that stand position. So a little bit of a charge in the knees, just slapping the kneecap, right? Just right here, okay? So it's not gonna be as bad, so you can modify that. If you wanted to just do more air squats, if you wanted to turn that into even a good morning, so crossing the hands across the chest and just getting a hip hinge instead, I'm not gonna be mad at you, okay? That's perfectly fine. Did I say 12 of those? I'm pretty sure I said 12 of those. Come on, phone. My phone is so dead. Yes, 12 of those. And then a 200-meter run, or the equivalent. And again, 1 minute of cardio. So those can be jump rope, those could be mountain climbers. If you have access to run or a rower or anything like that, that's perfectly fine too, right? Ideally, it's just 60 seconds, 1 minute of light cardio. 5 rounds per time. This should be pretty quick. We got 20 minutes left in class. That'll be our time cap for this. Questions, comments, concerns? Does Lola want to say hi to Ajax real quick? Oh, she went inside. Never mind. All right. Just all the dogs just decided to come outside for right now. So, all right, kids. Let's reset this timer for you for 20 to get to a stroke of 1. So we're going to hope that they finish in less than a minute or 20 minutes. My neighbors are very loud today. Sorry. All right, we're ready to go. 5 rounds, as fast as you can, starting in 10 seconds, guys. Let's do it. Starting with your V-ups, 3, 2, 1, go. Nice quick start, guys. 2 minutes in already. Remember, 1 minute of cardio for your finisher each round or 200-meter run. Doing great. This is a quickie, so keep moving. On that 5-minute mark. All right, that's 8 minutes. Should be getting towards those last rounds. My Wi-Fi is in and out, so I can't totally keep track of you guys. Just call out when you finish. Nice job. Zena, you all done there? Just shy of 10 minutes? Very good. All right, 10 minutes, 10 seconds. Keep it moving, guys. Finish up this 5th and final round.
Good work, everybody.
Very nice stuff, guys. Very nice. Mara, I can't see if you're done yet. Oh, there's Mara. You're back. Looks like you're finished. Good. Double thumbs up. Galen's doing bicep curls, so that means he's done. We'll go ahead and pull the clock. Nice job, guys. Nice job.
Thanks, Matt. This is great.
Thank you. Thank you, Purvi. Good work.
Have a good one. Bye, everyone.
All right, you too. How you feeling there, Mara?
I'm super hot. I need to go inside and cool off. Oh my God, it's so hot outside.
See, it's not so bad where I am. I've got a lot of breeze. You're pretty near me. Do you have? Are you having a windy day?
There's definitely breeze, but when your body temperature is so high, it feels hot.
Yeah,
and
you are moving around a lot.
I could feel I was getting some sun on my shoulders at the beginning, and I was like, oh, farmer's tan.
My wife was making a lot of fun of me because I'm like tricolored right now. My arms are really dark, and then this is actually like kind of medium here, but I have like a tank top tan too because I've been trying to like undo my farmer tan. I've been wearing a lot of tank tops all weekend, and so yeah, I'm like a Neapolitan. I'm kind of like chocolate here, and maybe a little like strawberry here, and definitely vanilla in the middle here. So whatever, I'm just trying to even it all out, trying to make it a fade, but. You don't want to see my quads. Like these are, whew, those so shiny.
That's your natural color?
It's my natural is quite white.
Yeah.
But I tan pretty well. I got some melanin in there a little bit. Not, I know I get my son. I think I said this last week. My son gets like toasted marshmallow, like perfectly bronze. It's like it's insane
so
how like
blonde.
gorgeous he tans. I know, but he's got dark eyes. He's got brown eyes, but that super blonde hair. He's a handsome little dude.
Like it'll turn brown later on.
Maybe. I was pretty blonde when I was a baby, but not as blonde as him. I was blonde like my daughter, but even so, like by the time I was her age, I was going darker. I mean, their mom is like blonde hair, blue-eyed German. She couldn't be more Aryan. So they got a little bit of each of us. So how it works.
I'm going to take off because I need to cool off. I'm like going to overheat.
Yeah.
Thanks, Matt.
Go
Bye,
hydrate and get in the shade. Bye, guys.
Okay.
Oh, Zena,
Bye.
hold on. Don't go yet, Zena.
Yeah.
Where should I send or you can text me or email me. I can either drop off your duffel because you won the raffle. You got the duffel. Can't remember if you got the duffel or the backpack. You won one or the other. But I can either drop it off at your place because you're just up in Berkeley. I can drive over. Or I can mail it to you. It's probably more expensive than the gas money to go drop it off. So just shoot me an email. I'll forget it, and I won't keep the thing. But shoot me an email or a text with your address, and I'll bring it by.
Come to you just because I actually need excuses to drive my car.
That's good too. Then I'll text you my address if you need an excuse to get out, and I'll have it waiting. I'll have it ready. It's right by my front door right now. So
it'll probably be Thursdays when I have to go out anyways.
No problem. Shoot me a text when you're on your way, and or when you're heading out, and I'll let you know where we're at.
Sounds great. All right. See you later.
All right. Take care, Zena.